The famed Blue Angels will not fly this weekend as planned after a deadly accident. A Blue Angels jet crashed and exploded in a huge fireball yesterday during a practice run in Tennessee. Now, this is the first Blue Angels crash in nearly a decade. The pilot was Marine Captain Jeff Kuss. He was killed. Our Michelle Miller flew with Captain Kuss last spring. Michelle, I remember this story. This must have been very hard for you to hear. Good morning to you.
It was hard for me as well as Vladimir Dutier, who also flew with him. Good morning. When I met Captain Jeff Kuss, it was clear he was truly living his dream. Not only was he a decorated member of the U.S. military, Kuss was friendly, he was steadfast and determined to inspire the next generation to reach new heights.
A crash of a Blue Angel jet, part of the Navy's elite flying force, was marked by a plume of black smoke and flames. The most famous flying squad in America was practicing for the Great Tennessee Air Show when the FA-18 Hornet crashed just after 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon near the airport in Smyrna, Tennessee. The 5 remaining jets landed safely, but Captain Jeff Kuss was killed. He was piloting plane number 6.
Well, here we go. Are you excited?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Last year, I had the privilege of being a passenger flying along with Captain Kuss.
There's 200 already. Lift off.
And he was exactly where he wanted to be.
I got my pilot's license when I was 17, and I wanted to get in the military and fly the fastest, meanest thing they could give me, and this is it. The Hornet is it.
Early Thursday, the Blue Angels had a successful practice flight over Nashville, but just hours later, tragedy. As night fell in Smyrna, hundreds of people met at this park and held candles in a tribute to the fallen pilot.
I get a smile on my face every time I get in the jet.
Captain Kuss told me he was proud to represent the Navy and the Marine Corps with excellence.
I was once the little kid that we now see at the crowd line standing 2 feet tall looking up at the skies, and so to have that dream realized and be here for me is an absolute honor.
Jeff Kuss was just 32 years old, and according to the Blue Angels, the Colorado native was a married father of 2 children. The U.S. military and FAA are investigating this crash.
So sad, Michelle. Normally we see the stories, but we don't really know the people, but you know him.
Makes a difference.
It really does
Any
make a
idea what
difference.
happened?
No idea at this point. I tell you this, I mentioned to him that lever, and he said I would only eject if everyone on the ground was safe. So we'll see.
32. Wow.
Yeah. Michelle,
Thank you, Michelle.